Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Red 23.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
On red. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Red on red.
1st down throw, Lawrence. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Right, let's go.
They go play action. Lawrence bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Hey, here we go.
Tootin gets it from the gun. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Working inside the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yeah, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
They'll take over first and 10.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Come on. Hey, steady.
Richardson throwing to start out. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that is good for an Indianapolis.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Ready. Let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going for it again. And he slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready. Liking ace. Hook.
Running for the first time with a Louisville Cardinal.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Ready. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Third and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Steady.
They'll run here on first down. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the back.
They take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Right, ready to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
On red. Hey, Ginger.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Red on
Second down, give to 2. Massive hit. The ball is out. Oh, the Colts got to it first. If there was a metaphorical panic button over there right now, partner, I feel like this would be the time to press it.
And you know me, I'd take the elevator right down to the field and press it now.
And this defense, man, they have seized on the opportunity that's been presented to them early.
And here's what happens with defenses. Once they feel an offense is loose with the ball, this poor ball security, they're going to be ripping and clawing and tearing for it all game long.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Hey, referee, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Right up the gut. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Tap the 60, tap the 60, trap 50, trap 60. Go.
Richardson on 3rd. Going all the way to the end zone here. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's 2. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hey, let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Hey, 11, add it. Son.
To the air on 3rd and long. Gets everything he has under this one. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 37-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
On the ready.
Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at 2nd and 3.
18 Cardinal, 8 hot 70, hot 70.
Now they send their back in motion right.
Ready.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Cowboy
Richardson fires quickly out wide. He has room past the 25. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Check smash, check smash. Bronco 80. Check go.
Lone back gets the handoff. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost and he busts those tackles.
Go, champ! Go, champ!
Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
19, Tiger! 19, Tiger!
They give it to him again. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60.
It's a design run for Richardson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. And that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the 1st down, and live to play another day.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
And goal at the 11-yard line.
Here's Richardson. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
You get into the red zone, and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine. Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on 1st, 2nd, or even 3rd and goal.
Tootin on 1st and 10. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's a screen for Tootin. Across the 45 and still going. 20, 15. You mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, or pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7.
For the Jaguars.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Richardson to throw. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Play action. It's Richardson. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a second quarter lead. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set in through the rain. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 7.
Right, ready to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
At the 27-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
It'll be second down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
All right, let's go.
Now Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Colts in the nickel set on third. On play action now, Lawrence. He's going to push one deep down there. Big gain downfield. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time, second and 10.
Hey, run!
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Think right. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Cut out left. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down. JAGS working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Here's Tootin. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he has this down to the 34. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Richardson trying for the touchdown. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get some late points and the lead. PAT effort coming up. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
14.
Right, ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st down run gets them 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Fred on red.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's got a man left. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
On red.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's trying to push the field. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Up to the races, middle of the field. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. This half is off to an excellent start, Brock. Hopefully it's an indicator of the type of action we're going to see through to the end of this one.
Dude, these guys just come out of the locker room, Kate, and it's offense and it's defense and it's our scripts, but those special teams guys come out wanting to be special, and he was.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go! Soga, hot!
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Hey, run!
Hand off to Tootin. Has some daylight through the 40. And he cuts it back right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Richardson. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. Nice catch along the sideline. Awesome body control to stay in bounds there. Oh, but we've got a flag on the play. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Come on, set! Ready?
Throwing now, Richardson. Setting up the running back screen. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready? 60 by 6.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion! Hey, Soko, hide! Red.
Tootin with it. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, easy, Ralph! Hey, Ginger.
Lawrence working from the gun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. The intended target was his running back. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Decent 24.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
This one is fair caught, but let's see what that flag's all about. This drive may not be done. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Hey, here we go.
They'll run here following the penalty. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Going deep here for the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Red on red.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Right, let's go.
Going on 4th. Here's Lawrence. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And the Colts will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it. Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Ready? Go! Ready?
Give now to the running back. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Come on, set!
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Half the 60.
Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Richardson on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be 4th down. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
These are 24.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Flushed out now to his left. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
On red. Hey, tomato. Go, let's go. Dirty left.
Here he goes, third and long. This is a heater going deep. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Makes the tackle. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has it downfield working the left. And they're on it quickly there after that catch, so the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
34-yard line.
Top low, 18.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
Richardson now on second and 10. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it in the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. They go heavy on this first and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. And they just get the playoff. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts stretch their lead on the final play of the third. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Right, ready to send this one away. Starting at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Right, let's go.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey.
Lawrence looking to throw. And they pick him off again! And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Come on, come on. That's press all week. Hop 70, hop 70.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Go! Hey, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Here's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that grows the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Right, ready to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, Rob.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here we go.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Here's a screen for Tootin. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Lisa 24.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Working quickly here. Desperation time here on 4th. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just, off oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready, go!
Now a designed run. Here's Richardson. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Pretty safe to say on 2nd and short, that just simply can't happen. Can't happen. A loss of this length, not sure anyone expected to see that. Now big old hole to dig out of.
Let's go! Let's go!
3rd and long for him here. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Right, let's go.
On the give, it's Tootin. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, go!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about.
And they pick him off again! And the Colts get it as he makes his 3rd interception of this game.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Colts are running them out of the building. Extra point attempt coming up. Got a good play at the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Colts continue piling on to this lead. Right, ready to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars trying to do some window dressing. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey!
They'll run it here with Tootin. Continuing to move past the 45. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
11.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
I'm gun.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Trying to push deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Red on red.
Lawrence trying again on second. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. Sends this to the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving. Gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Let's go now.
Back-to-back carries here. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Nickel look by the Jaguars here. Third down.
Back. Hawk.
They give it to him again. And a parting shot delivered on that tackle, but doesn't matter. That's the end of this game. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.